Well, this is a booklet from the Columbia School of Broadcasting that I went to in 1995. I'm sorry, 1993. Hello, and welcome to another episode of This, That, and the Other. Today I'm going to be reading various readings from lessons at Columbia School of Broadcasting. 1993, I went to Columbia School of Broadcasting and had aspirations to be a disc jockey or radio announcer. I made it through all 6 of the phases they had. That's what they had, different phases. And you do a phase. Once you pass it, then you go on to the next phase, or sometimes there would be exercise in between phases. And you go back to the place and your instructor would listen to it and decide whether to send it off or not. Sometimes he'd say, redo it. Other times it would be okay, and he'd go ahead and send it out, and radio announcers from other places would listen to it and give information on what they thought were good, what they liked, and what they thought could be improved on. Now, I'm going to go through the book and read various assignments that they had me do. Here are some 10-second commercial reads. Don't give in to the miseries of a cold. Get soothing, satisfying cold relief from CB in the handy pocket pack, or 100 tablet bottle, CB. The dime is our smallest coin. Easy to lose, but no one has ever lost a dime at First Federal Mortgage and Loan. So put your money where it's safe. First Federal. Remember, these are not going to sound totally professional. I have not gotten practice or done these reads in quite a while, but just doing it for fun. Short of cash, low on dough, get right with your bill collectors. Consolidate all those debts. Talk to CompuPay, the money people. We'll help you out with low rates. CompuPay. This commercial will take 10 seconds. In that same time, the pig out can serve you a burger, fries, and soft drink. Why are you wasting your time talking to me? You could be at the pig out. And let's see what else I can find in here. Bear with me. Keep your car's cooling system clean. Add a can of guaranteed liquid rust fighter. Ask for it next time you go in for gas. Liquid Rust Fighter. See the action-packed excitement of Major League Hockey at the Vancouver Arena when the Vancouver Captains take on Championship Hockey League opponents. The Caps meet Montreal tonight at the arena. We'll give this another try. See the action-packed excitement of Major League Hockey at the Vancouver Arena when the Vancouver Captains take on Championship Hockey League opponents. The Caps meet Montreal tonight at the arena. Kind of a difficult read. Prime rib, Caesar salad, baked potato with sour cream and chives, and a fine wine. Oh, that's dining in style. And that's dining at the Starlight Room of the Hotel El Bueno in the heart of San Antonio. And there's music and dancing on the Starlight deck. Why not make that dinner for 2? No other aroma is so healthy and happy as the fragrance of a ripe, crisp apple. The kind that comes from Washington State. What an irresistible invitation to bite. And when you do, you're helping yourself to a treat. Do yourself and your appetite a favor. Eat plenty of Washington Delicious and Golden Delicious apples. Actually, in real life, if I was going to be submitting these commercials to a radio station, I could actually do this on reel-to-reel tape and splice, cut out different parts that didn't make the read sound completely right. You haven't been to Las Vegas, and here it is in the middle of winter, and you're freezing your toes off in the snow when it's warm in Las Vegas, and there's all those shows, and it's warm, and you can eat and play and relax, and it's warm. You haven't been to Las Vegas, you should have your head examined, and your toes, they're getting frostbitten, but not in Las Vegas. Say spring, and the air becomes perfumed with a fresh flower smell, and your hair becomes alive. Spring has come, and brought with it shimmering hairspray. Shimmering hairspray holds your hair in place, lets your hair feel and act alive, and look springtime natural. Shimmering hairspray, a new beginning, a springtime beginning for living. Natural hold. Say spring, and you'll say shimmering hairspray. You're probably concerned about the freshness of milk, bread, and vegetables. Did you ever think about the freshness of bacon? Fresher bacon tastes better. That's why Fairway vacuum-packed bacon tastes so delicious. It's made from the finest lean young eastern pork, and that sweet, fresh, smoky flavor is sealed in a vacuum. The air stays out, the hearty goodness stays in. If you want tastier bacon, Buy fresher bacon. Fairway vacuum packed bacon. Look for it on your supermarket meat counter. An old established way of making remarkable investment gains, making big news, is the investment in life insurance stocks. For example, a $1,000 investment in Vermont National Life just 15 years ago would now be worth over $60,000. Sanford & Company can show you many more case histories. Write today for the free report. Hidden earning power in the life insurance stocks. It's free from Sanford & Company, Box 7114, Wilshire Annex, Los Angeles, 90909. Quite a bit for Phase 1 assignment. The delicious aroma of steaming pancakes smothered in rich syrup and surrounded with crisp bacon is enough to drive the most ardent late sleeper out of the sack and up to the table. You just can't resist that aroma. And the butter whipped pancake syrup, there's no more waiting for that frozen slab of butter to put a chill on your breakfast, because Butter Whip is 100% pure butter and syrup, all rolled into one delicious pancake topping. Butter Whip, maple flavor, black raspberry, and mouth-watering strawberry. 3 outstanding flavors at your supermarket. Butter Whip. That's kind of a difficult read there. Having guests for dinner, plan a luau, and say aloha to your evening of delicious fun. The surprising secret is daily fresh Nut Tree cottage cheese. Used right in the fixins, Nut Tree cottage cheese makes a Hawaiian palm tossed salad come alive. Puts real hula zest into island fried rice. And here's a flavorful idea. Blend Nut Tree cottage cheese into a tasty sauce for fried chicken or spare ribs. Then top off your festive feast with fruit salad dessert, capped with creamy dressing of Nut Tree cottage cheese. Recipes for these and other luau treats are yours in a book called How to Give a Luau. Just send $20 to Luau Box 2991, Grand Central Station, New York, 100001. Very delicious Nut Tree cottage cheese makes a luau of a luau. There's one more commercial, and this is my favorite one, the Zap Battery commercial, a 60-second one. Let's take a typical winter morning. You're late for work, you've hurried through breakfast, grabbed your coat and gloves, you hop in your car, hoping the traffic won't be too bad, and your car will start. Will it? That seems to be pretty much up to the battery, and the kind of battery you have is up to you. So consider the car starter, the Zap battery. It can be counted on when the temperature is low, because a Zap battery provides a super burst of power instantaneously to overcome the resistance of a cold engine. That super burst, or Zap, is what it takes to get started. The Zap battery. For cold weather starts you can count on. See your Zap battery dealer, or look for the yellow, blue, and green Zap battery sign at your nearby service station. Start for sure. Start your car with a Zap battery, the guaranteed battery. And here's a few practice station breaks. Number 1 in Raleigh for news and entertainment. This is all news, CSB. Beautiful day, beautiful music, CSB. It's 3:45 in the heartland of America with your country cousin, CSB. Rob Johnson with you. Another half hour of continuous hit music on CSB. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at Phase 2 and see what some of the assignments were for that. Phase 2 had to do a new news show, and here's one of the readings. Members of the State Assembly debated into early hours of the morning, but failed to come up with a solution to the state's budget crunch. 3 different proposals to cut spending and raise taxes have been put forward, but none is enough votes to pass. More than 300 people are homeless as a result of a freak flood in the southeastern part of the state. Waters of the Pelican River broke through a dike early yesterday and swept into the city of Hunters Point. A dozen people were injured. Higher local phone rates go into effect at midnight for most of the state's telephone users. Telephone company officials say the whole rate hike will increase the average monthly phone bill by $1. The trial of Billy Bannon, accused of being the so-called Riverbank Strangler, resumes today in Lexington. The trial was suspended last Friday after Bannon complained of stomach pains and had to be hospitalized. He has since recovered. City Fire Marshal Delbert May says faulty wiring caused last night's fire that destroyed a two-story home on Old Oak Way. All 5 residents of the house, members of the Ted Richardson family, escaped unhurt, but one firefighter suffered a gashed arm while battling the blaze. Mayor Abe Jones won't be winning a new term unopposed. He had, as he has hoped. Homer Wainwright just beat yesterday's 5 p.m. filing deadline for getting into City Hall race. Wainwright and Jones have been on opposite sides of most recent local issues. Funeral services will be conducted this morning for Superior Court Judge Wilson Randall. He suffered a heart attack in his office earlier this week and died soon after while undergoing emergency treatment at Parkwood Hospital. Randall served on a Superior Court bench for nearly 30 years. He was 72. Police are holding a 22-year-old West Side man on charges of burglary. According to police reports, Chad Lane was arrested after officers on routine patrol spotted him carrying a television set out the back door of a downtown appliance shop. The lock on the door had been smashed. Blaine also allegedly had several other items from the store in the back of his van, which was parked nearby. And here's a commercial for Thrifty Value Stores. There's excitement in the air. Plans are being made. Work is being rushed to completion in time for Christmas shopping and the completely new Thrifty Value Store opening in Orlando. It's true. A bright, modern, and beautiful Thrifty Value Store opens Thursday in the Orlando Plaza Shopping Center for fun, excitement, free gifts, and hundreds of Thrifty's most... Sorry, let's try this again. There's excitement in the air. Plans are being made. Work is being rushed to the completion in time for Christmas shopping and the completely new Thrifty Value Store opening in Orlando. It's true. A bright, modern, and beautiful Thrifty Value Store opens Thursday in the Orlando Plaza Shopping Center. Fun, excitement, free gifts at hundreds of Thrifty's famous values. Doors open promptly at 9 in the morning. Thursday, be on hand for the grand opening ceremonies. Prizes will be awarded to the first 500 who step into bright, new, sparkling shopping at Thrifty Value Stores. Step into a wonderland of savings. You've never seen anything like it. Thrifty Value Stores give purple stamps. They're worth more. Low discount prices and purple stamps too. Double savings at Thrifty Value Stores. There will be balloons for the kids, orchids for ladies who attend the grand opening of the Thrifty Value Store, opening Thursday in the Orlando Plaza Shopping Center. Lots of free parking. Be there. Thursday at the Thrifty Value Store, grand opening. That was a difficult read. Phase 3 was doing a DJ show, and here's another commercial read, 60-second one for Taste Tester Toaster, one of my favorite ones to do. If you own an ordinary toast... Let me try this again. If you own an ordinary breakfast toaster, chances are you wake up every morning to the tedious task of tossing toast into a traditional toaster. Boring, isn't it? Well, a toaster by Taste Tester will change all that. You set it up like an alarm clock so that you wake up to the wickedly delicious smell of warm toast every morning, instead of that irritating racket from a clock or radio. Not only that, your terrific new toaster by Taste Tester Toaster has attachments for making toast 10 times more tantalizing. A Taste Tester Toaster has 10 tiny compartments for butter, sugar, cinnamon, jelly, peanut butter, ice cream, or meatballs. And is automatically toasting toast with the topping to tempt your tongue. Like they say at Taste Tester, a Taste Tester Toaster makes truly taste-tempting toast. Taste Tester Toaster, available at fine stores everywhere. Drop by your nearby appliance store and pick up your Taste Tester Toaster today. Tempt your tongue with Taste Tester Toaster. Got a tongue twister read? I'm going to read the first page for the DJ show for phase 3. WVAR, Variety 1240. I'm Rob Johnson at 9 o'clock on WVAR, 1240. The first record will be Lionel Richie. WVAR reminder, local and national news with coverage for Reston and the entire suburban area is coming up on a half hour. Now you can enjoy the beauty of wall-to-wall carpeting from the Carpet House. While you pay on most convenient of budget terms, there's no more waiting, no more worrying. Don't dream, plan and wish for carpeting some other day. Call the Carpet House and you will have one of our consultants come right over to your home with a complete line of samples and the best variety of styles, textures, and colors. You can make your carpet selection right in your own room setting. You can see if the colors will match your clash before you buy. And if you've always believed the luxurious carpets were too expensive, listen to this. You can get enough carpet for 3 average size room from the Carpet House for as little as $42 a month. No money down with up to 24 months to pay. Annual interest 13.25%. Total deferred payments $1,469. Make your choice from the nation's leading name in carpets. Call 555-3321 today and have new carpet under your feet this week. Call the Carpet House at 555-3321. It's 73 degrees right now in Reston. Phase 4 was sports announcing. And I'm going to read one of the practice scripts, a little bit of it, not all 5 pages. It's time for CSB Sports, brought to you by Wellington and Royal Service Stations. I'm Rob Johnson. In sports today, a lot of experts seem to think the Detroit Tigers have little or no chance to repeat as American League East champions this year. That view is not accepted in Motown itself, and certainly not with the Detroit manager, the vocal Sparky Anderson. Among the many reasons Sparky will give you at the drop of a hat for Detroit playing like a contender is his scoop and shovel combination at the Keystone. Alan Trammell at shortstop and Lou Whitaker at second base are easily the standout pair at second base in both leagues. The Pittsburgh Pirates won a season opener for the first time in 5 years as Darnell Coles drove in 4 runs and the Bucks beat the Phillies 5-3. Other National League wins were scored by Houston over San Diego, Cubs over Atlanta in extra innings, and the Dodgers beat the Giants. In the American League, the Yankees shut out the Twins, and the Athletics shut out the Mariners. Calgary built an early lead, and then shut down a Los Angeles comeback to post a 6-4 victory in the Stanley Cup playoffs Thursday. The Flames were 4-1. The Flames were up 4-1 at one time, but the Kings cut that to 4-3 by the end of the second period. However, the Flames held LA to just 2 shots on goal in period 3. Los Angeles had a chance to tie the score on a power play for the game's final 2 minutes. The Flames now lead the best of 7 series 2-0 as the team heads for LA in Game 3. A lucky bounce gave Edmonton a second straight NHL playoff victory over Winnipeg. The Oilers nipped the Jets 3-2 on a Craig Simpson's goal with just a minute and 5 seconds remaining. Kansas star Danny Manning has been named the most valuable player of the NCAA basketball tournament. Manning capped a 63-game event by producing 31 points, 18 rebounds, and 5 steals as the Jayhawks knocked off Oklahoma 83-79 in a national championship game Monday night in Kansas City. And it was Manning who clinched the victory by hitting 4 free throws in the game's final 14 seconds. While Manning was at the line, his father Ed was on the Kansas City bench trying to act like a coach. Ed Manning, an assistant to Larry Brown, later said he was whispering for Danny to take his time and relax. And he added he almost felt as if his son heard him. Oklahoma fans are proud that their basketball team surpassed its preseason expectations, but that they're also struggling with their second loss in a championship game. The Oklahoma basketball team fell to Kansas 83-79 in the NCAA basketball title Monday night in Kansas City. On New Year's night, the Sooner football team dropped a 20-14 decision to Miami in the Orange Bowl and finished the year with a number 3 ranking. More sports after this message. I'll go ahead and do the commercial. Attention, drive immediately to your nearest independent Wellington or Royal Service station. Now at Wellington or Royal Service stations, you can get a 4-piece place setting of imported porcelain dinnerware for just $1.19 and the purchase of 8 gallons of gasoline that will give your car top performance. That's right, buy 8 gallons of top quality Wellington or Royal gasoline and get a place setting of imported dinnerware for just $1.19. All right, this thing's almost over. In the NBA, Tuesday's scores include Detroit Pistons over New Jersey Nets 107-95. New York Knicks beat the Philadelphia 76ers 136-119. Atlanta Hawks defeating the Milwaukee Bucks 121-110. UCLA has received permission from Kansas University officials to talk to basketball coach Larry Brown. The Bruins are seeking to fill a coaching vacancy in Westwood and are interested in talking about it with the man who directed the Jayhawks to the national championship. And that's the latest CSB Sports. This has been Rob Johnson's reporting for Wellington Royal Service Stations. Now you get to Phase 5, and that's about self-evaluation. I'll do a traffic report from Phase 5. The usual traffic afternoon getaway is clogging traffic flow throughout the central city. The Thompson's Expressway is stop and go from the Broadway on-ramp to the Beltway. The Civic Center interchange is just about at standstill, and surface streets in Midtown are loaded. It looks as though it will be slow going until at least 6 this evening. All traffic has been halted at 3rd Street and Main while police clear the wreckage left by a 2-car accident. Motorists should use Market Street instead of Main or 5th Street instead of 3rd to avoid the tie-up. Country road crews will be in repaving work at 8 this morning on a portion of Austin Avenue just east of Rollins. Detour barricades have been posted at Stinson Street on the east and Rollins on the west. And I'll read another copy from that phase. Yes, everybody, have fun, have Brits, have a big time, anywhere, wherever you go, at home, on a picnic, or your favorite eating place. Just remember, when it's snack time, ask for Brits Magic Potato Chips. The fresher, crisper potato chips, they're just perfect for nibbling by themselves or for eating with other fine foods and beverage, any beverage, hot or cold. So get Brits today and try them. Keep plenty on hand at home for TV watching and for serving at parties and happy get-togethers. Anytime you open a bag of Brits potato chips, you'll find them fresh and crunchy crisp because exclusive Magic Pack is always on guard to absorb moisture and preserve that original potato goodness. Just remember, only Brits has Magic Pack, and Magic Pack keeps Brits chips a full week refresher. And that makes Brits the perfect snack time treat. Get some today, Brits. Brits Magic Pack potato chips. Here's a farm report from Phase 5. Checking farm prices this morning on cash markets. Wheat brought $3.58 a bushel, down 4 cents from a week ago. Corn advanced 20 cents a bushel, just up 2 cents. Oats 5 cents higher than last week, bringing $1.85 a bushel. Barley brought 24 a bushel, up to 25 cents. And sorghum averaged 5.26 per hundredweight, up 6 cents from a week ago. In the futures market, soybean and corn futures fell yesterday on the Chicago Board of Trade after traders got some disappointing export news. The feeling is that much of the selling may have been promoted by an agriculture department report on exports. That report showed that corn and soybean exports are lower than necessary to make current projections for the season. Soybeans closed 2 to 7 cents lower, with a contract for delivery in July at $7.42 a bushel. Corn fell up to 4.25 cents, with a July delivery contract at $3.41 a bushel. Wheat was 1.25 to 3 cents higher, with July at $3.83 a bushel. And finally, Phase 6, a final audition. That's where I did a DJ show on tape. Here's what one of the practice readings. WTTY 98. That was Boys and Men with Cooley High. I'm Rob Johnson, taking you through the afternoon with all the great hits of 70s, 80s, and today. The AccuWeather forecast is calling for mild temperatures today in the 70s. Under sunny skies, it's 72. Be sure to be listening this hour for a chance to win an all expenses paid 2-week vacation for you and that special someone to Paris. Here's another song starting off with Michael Bolton, WTTY FM 98. That was Natalie Cole with Unforgettable. In the news today. Getting back to music, here's more great music from the 60s with Simon Garfunkel. 98 reminds you that if you need help with a drug problem, Drug Help can help you. Drug Help, 619 Market Street, offers instant help for people who have a drug problem. Drug Help's hotline is manned 24 hours a day by trained volunteers. If you need help or just someone to talk to, call 687-HELP. All contacts with Drug Help are confidential, so if you've got a problem, call them. That's 687-HELP. Another public service for WTTY, your station that cares. And I'll conclude it with a Pantene hairspray reading. Say spring, and the air becomes perfumed with a fresh flower smell, and your hair becomes alive. Spring has come and brought with it Pantene hairspray. Pantene hairspray holds your hair in place. Let your natural hair look, feel, and act. I'm going to redo this Pantene again. Say spring, and the air becomes perfumed with a fresh flower smell, and your hair becomes alive. Spring has come and brought with it Pantene hairspray. Pantene hairspray holds your hair in place, lets your hair lock, feel, and act alive, and look springtime natural. Pantene hairspray, a new beginning, a springtime beginning for a living natural hold. Say spring, and you'll say Pantene hairspray. And that's basically some of the readings from that when I went to Columbia School of Broadcasting. I had a couple of short stints of radio, but nothing big. I didn't end up making this a career, but just wanted to do some readings and get some good laughs. And like I said, I haven't had practice in this. I did these readings back in 1983, so there was a lot of mistakes, but probably get a good laugh at it. Like, subscribe, share. As always, thanks for watching.